beautiful people. So in this video, we're going to talk about how you can actually boost your credit score quickly. So I'm trying to slow down my talking because I talk so fast. So let me know if I'm talking too fast still, and I'll make sure I slow it down. So we're going to talk about how you can actually boost your credit score quickly. Now, ways you can actually boost your credit score quickly is just these simple steps, and then I'll break it down. First, you can get added as an authorized user to someone's credit card. Next, you can just get approved for the two $5,000 credit cards on my master credit card list. You can look below, because what that's going to do is it's going to add credit cards on there and it's going to boost it. You can also make sure you get the negative accounts deleted from your credit reports. So work on getting those negative accounts deleted from your credit reports. And then two, you can make sure you stop applying for more credit. Some people apply for credit, which more inquiries is going to drop your credit score. So you can just stop applying for more credit, and you can stop applying for those, different credit cards and loans. Stop adding on the inquiries. You can actually remove any inquiries that's on there too, which will raise your credit score. So let's actually go into these different things. Now remember, authorized user is nothing you should be playing with. Seriously, if you're the person that's authorizing somebody else, or you're getting authorized, now if you're getting that onto somebody else's credit card as authorized user, it's not as bad as somebody you adding somebody else onto your credit card. Because remember, whoever credit card it is, they hold the most liability. It's up to them to make sure that bill is paid. You're just authorizing somebody to use your account, but it's your account. So if they max out your card, that's on you. I just had a client call me and told me that somebody really just got $50,000 to $60,000 in their name and with their accounts because they added them as an authorized user, and they was able to go into all their accounts and do all these crazy things. Do not let that be you with the authorized user. Seriously, make sure that you got the right person that you're authorizing to use these cards, because don't forget, it's up to you. But when you get added as an authorized user, I'm sorry for the spill, but I have to let you guys know about that. But the authorized user, what that does is it's going to add that account onto whoever's credit report that's getting added to the card. So if you get added as an authorized user to somebody's credit card, it's going to boost your credit score, because now, say if they had that account for 5 years now, don't forget you want to make sure these accounts are older too. They don't have to be too old, but you want to make sure that they're older in terms of at least a year. I want you to make sure it's a year. So even if it's 6 months, you can get added on, but that's desperate times. It calls for desperate measures. But I don't want you to do that. But make sure it's at least a year. Make sure it's at least a year. Make sure they don't have any late payments on there, and make sure that they're not maxing out that credit card. Don't forget, I always tell my clients, don't spend more than 5% on a credit card. Oh, I forgot about that too. Well, I guess the $5,000 credit cards could be included. I guess I'll bunch that into there. But 5% on the credit card. Do not spend more than 5% on the credit card. Because if you spend more than 5% on the credit card, it's not good for you. It's going to really lower your credit score. Now, don't really lower it until you pass that 30% mark. But at that 30% mark, you're just sitting there. A lot of people say, hey, I heard that I just don't spend more than 30% on the credit card. Don't listen to that. Seriously, that's going to keep you here. That's basic. Okay, you go to elementary school and you go to high school. That's what everybody do. Going to college and, getting certain degrees, you're going up and up and up, depending on what you're going to school for and how long you're going to school for. So that 30%, that's the basic. That's standard. I want you to get down to 5%. So if they're spending more than 5% on that credit card, I do not want you to get on that credit card, because what that's going to do is, as it's dropping their score, it's going to drop yours also. So don't do it. So you want to check and see if they spend more than 5%. You want to check and see if they're even late on that account, if they had late payments in the past. And then make sure that they're going to continue to pay on it too. Some people have a good account right now, but they just lost their job. And now you got to wonder if they're going to pay on that account or not. So keep that in mind. Now, when it comes down to getting accounts removed from your credit reports, that's always going to help you, because those collections that's on there, those charge-offs, late payments, student loans, repossessions, bankruptcy, all those different accounts that's on your credit reports, it's hurting you anyway. So we have to get those accounts removed from your credit reports. And as you get those accounts removed from your credit score report, your credit score should go up, and most likely it will go up if you make sure that your utilization is low. That's the biggest thing. Make sure that your utilization low. Make sure that you're not using so much of your credit cards, and your credit score should go up. Now, if you want to work on getting accounts removed from your credit reports, don't forget that's something that we do help clients with. So look in the description. You'll see our phone number. Go ahead and give us a call. And then you'll see the link too, where you can actually schedule your own call. So you can schedule a call, you can fill out an application, but everything is below. Now, I told you guys too about I didn't say utilization, but I did say I want you guys to add the 2 $5,000 credit cards on. That's in the description. Now, the only reason why I told you those 2 $5,000 credit cards is because it's going to help you with your utilization. Now, some people that use more than 5% on their credit cards and they wonder why their credit score is low. All you have to do is pay down your credit cards and your credit score will go up. Like I'm paying down one of my credit cards now so that my credit score can go up because I spent too much on it. But make sure you guys pay down your credit cards and make sure you guys don't spend more than 5%. So if it's a $300 credit card, do not spend more than $15 on it, seriously, because if you spend more than that, every month you got to make sure you hurry to pay it off, because when that hits your credit, it's going to lower your credit score. It's really going to lower your credit score. So I want to make sure you guys are not spending more than that 5%. Now, if you did spend more than that 5% and you like, Rickita, I cannot pay to lower that right now, just get the 2 $5,000 credit cards. They're on my master credit card list because that's going to be $10,000 added to your credit report. So now where you only had $2,000 in credit cards, now you got $12,000 in credit. $12,000 in credit cards. So now your utilization is different. Your 5% is actually different too. So that's something. Somebody's here. Can you not come downstairs, please?
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay. So now you actually have $12,000 in credit cards. So that $12,000 in credit cards is better than that $2,000 because now your utilization is different. So make sure you guys get the 2 $5,000 credit cards in the description. And if you don't have a problem with utilization right now, still try to get those credit cards now so you can work on your credit and make sure that you don't have that problem with utilization at any time. You want to make sure that you have credit cards sitting there. So if you was to max out a credit card, it wouldn't hurt you. Now, if you're over the limit on a credit card, that hurts you even more than you actually just maxing out a credit card. So make sure you guys are not over a limit on a credit card. Now, another thing I told you guys is stop applying for credit. Like those inquiries are going to drop your credit score 3 to 7 points. I always tell you guys, the inquiry is going to hurt you. So stop applying for so many credit cards or stop applying for credit if you want to boost your credit score, because that's what's hurting you too. Every time you apply for credit, your credit score is going to go down 3 to 7 points. Keep that in mind. Now, don't forget, I have the inquiry dispute letter, because one of my other steps too was make sure you remove those inquiries. So the inquiry dispute letter can help you remove those inquiries from your credit reports, which actually raise your credit score, because don't forget that's 3 to 5 points that they took off when they put it on your credit report. So you hoping for those 3 to 5 points back when they take it back off. So please make sure you get that inquiry letter in. I know it's below. So hopefully you guys found this video useful. These are the simple steps. The simple steps to make sure that you can raise your credit score quickly. So all you have to do is make sure that you work on your utilization. Make sure you get those accounts removed from your credit report. Get added on as an authorized user to somebody's credit card if you want to really boost your credit score up. But make sure that it's the right credit card. Make sure you don't add on any more inquiries, and make sure you remove those inquiries if they're there. So let me know if this video was useful, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.